It's day 2. Let's see what the day. It's day 2. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we travel to Tasmania, Tassie as locals call it, an island state south of mainland Australia. Before we start, here's a short message I'd like to share. Let's have a listen. For those who are close to me, they know that I'm quite environmentally conscious, and even when I travel, I try and do things that does not hamper the environment as much. One such thing is to carry bottles with us. We refill them at hotels we stay at or even restaurants we eat at. That way we don't end up buying plastic bottles. A couple of years back we traveled to Europe for 4 weeks and we did the same thing, and I'm sure we would have saved at least 100 plastic bottles that trip. So it's a really simple thing that each one of us can do to help the environment. Anyhow, 7 a.m. flight meant leaving home at 4:45 a.m. just in case you caught every traffic light to the airport, which we did, and it also gives buffer to careless humans like myself who are notorious for leaving things behind. In the past, I've left my passport in an Uber and also my laptop in a taxi in Rome. My passport I got back, but my laptop I didn't. And in the spirit of being myself, I thought, why not leave my laptop at home, which I did. By mistake, obviously. Duh. And the reason I do this is because I love travel so much that I get really excited and lose basic adult traits like sensibility and awareness. Spatial awareness, like Pri says. Another example is the bag I left behind after unloading it from the car. As I try and contemplate how to apologize to my clients for the little work that I had to do and erase the memory of my carelessness, I feel this is a great opportunity to request you to like, subscribe, share and hit the bell icon, as this would help my channel grow and make this all worth it. The only upside to leaving my laptop bag, which had my books in it, was that I bought this book called Ikikai, Japanese Secret to Living a Long and Happy Life. I love this book and have done a couple of videos on it. If you'd like to see it, click on the tag on the screen. After the COVID formalities were complete, we boarded the flight for the first time in almost a year and a half to make our way to beautiful Tassie. As our car rental was not open yet, we walked through this park to a cafe called Tinka for some breakfast. The missus was very proud that I got all the bags in the car, and then we began a 180-kilometer drive to Hobart. We made a quick pit stop at this small picturesque town called Richmond and had some lunch that I'd packed earlier, and then made our way, with all our bags of course, to this beautiful place outside Hobart called Hobart Hideaway Pods. I must take a moment and thank Pri as she does all the research and finds these beautiful places that even the staunchest of critics can't fault. She then abandoned me as she explored the city centre, and I luckily found a cyber cafe and did some work. Oh yes, those things from the 90s still exist, mainly for gamers and the occasional idiot who forgets things. Work now done, we grabbed some chicken, rice and veg for dinner and headed to the supermarket, as I strongly believe that even on a holiday, you must try and squeeze in nutritious food between all the little treats you have. This keeps your energy levels high and helps you enjoy the holidays to the fullest. And that was day 1. It was bedtime. I had a cheeky chocolate bar cause #holidays and read the mesmerizing Ikikai. Oh, it's day 2 already. Funny how time flies on holidays and no laptop. A big thank you to my forgetful self. After being lucky enough to witness this sunrise that adjectives fail to describe, I had some green tea and exercised for around 30 minutes. What's that, you ask? Why am I exercising on holidays? Well, #30s, #slower metabolism, and let's face it, the backdrop makes it look sick on YouTube. After exercising and having some low-fat cottage cheese, which I forgot to record, I spent some more time reading before I received some top advice from Pri. Let's have a listen. It's day 2.
Can you stop and start this? Then you don't have to edit so you just have a...
So day 2, time for some breakfast. Let's see what the day holds ahead. Breakfast was at a room for a pony. Cannot recommend this place any higher. The service and the food were absolutely top-notch. The forecast for the day was 17 degrees and sunny. As we were scheduled to do some hikes, I wore shorts, but we randomly decided to go to Mount Wellington, which is around 1200 meters above sea level. The temperature there was around 2 degrees Celsius, but the cold Arctic winds made it feel like it was fucking minus 20 or something, I don't know. Anyways, I have never ever felt that cold. Don't be fooled by the sunshine, it is so cold. And I, like an idiot, wore shorts. Yep, shorts. Fuck. Fuck, that was cold. That was so cold. It was so cold. On another note, something really common in Australia is that they do controlled burns in autumn and winter, which means that they burn small areas of forest. The logic is that it prevents bushfires in summer. I personally don't get it, and it really annoys me that it really pollutes the air around. After narrowly escaping hypothermia, we did a hike which was just over an hour at the Fern Glade track, and as I mentioned at the start of the video, you can fill up your bottles just about anywhere. As we worked up an appetite, we headed to the suburb of Battery Point, where we had some cakes at Jackman and Mcross. After that, we walked around, and how is this for a shot from yours truly? #flex. For the first time, I also saw a seaplane taking off. I went back to the same place for dinner and got a burrito, and Pri had some Thai. We had a quiet dinner in our pod reflecting on the beautiful day we had and how cold Mount Wellington was. This is the end of part 1. As always, I'm grateful for your time. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe to my channel as it'll help me grow.